Joanne Hollywood Holly. Where's she at? She ain't on it there.
She's not on yet.
What's that phone number up there?
Pardon?
It's a phone number you don't know.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
246-655.
People get ready, for the train is coming. Don't need no baggage, just get on board. All you need is faith to hear the diesel humming. Don't need no ticket, you just thank the Lord. Welcome, viewing audience and our listening audience, to the People Get Ready podcast. The train is coming. Don't need no baggage. Welcome, viewing audience and listening audience, to the People Get Ready podcast with the political legendary guru, Mr. Charles E. Bibb Sr. We will begin our podcast today with two quotes from the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And the first quote is, "There comes a time when one must take a position that is neither safe nor politics nor popular, but he must take it because conscience tells him it is right." The second one is, "It may well be that we will have to repent in this generation, not merely for the erotic words and the violent actions of the bad people, but for the appalling silence and indifference of those good people who sit around and say, wait on time." And we know that these quotes are relevant in today's time because we have situations in our community that we're facing that has happened, like the closing of the St. Vincent Charity Hospital. Our civic leaders and our political leaders, we need them to come out and say something on behalf of all those employees who was laid off, and also the closing of the Elijah Bryant, the healthcare facility there that was closed up. We need our political leaders and our civil leaders to come out and say, speak up against, help out rather our the employees at Elijah Bryant's facility there, the convalescent home there. And also, we also have a quote by coming from the Congressman William Bill Clayton of St. Louis, Missouri. And he stated, "No permanent friends, no permanent enemies. All we have is permanent interests." And today we have something interesting for everybody. Everyone can participate in this opportunity. The Bibb Business Opportunity Grand Opening. The Bibb Business Opportunity Grand Opening will Snap Delivered. I say Snap Delivered. And you can join Snap Delivered for free. Did I say free? Yes, for free. You can join Snap Delivered for free. Snap also have added great opportunities for starting with the Employee Retention Tax Credit Program, the ERC, the refund, $1.9 trillion that is available. The government has $1.9 trillion available. Come on, let's get this money now. Receive up to $26,000 per employee, per W-2 employee, that is. Receive, you can get it. And who qualifies for this money? Let me tell you who qualifies for this money. If you have a business in the United States, you qualify. If you have a nonprofit organization, you now qualify for a federal tax refund check. Isn't that good news? That's great news. Also, we have something hot, something brand new, a great opportunity, brand new health and wellness products. And it's hosted by, carried by My Daily Choice. Did I say My Daily Choice? Yes, My Daily Choice. You can get This My Daily Choice. They say that they are the Amazon of MLM. Health and wellness starts with the Fuel Factor X. Fuel Factor X. If you need help with your gasoline, stretching out your gasoline per mile, you ought to try Fuel Factor X. Also, we have cryptocurrency and prepaid travel opportunities. For more information, see this website. Go to this website right now, www.mydailychoice.com/CEBIBBSR. Let me say it again, www.mydailychoice.com/CEBIBBSR. Call now or go online right now. You can call Charles E. Bibb Sr. office at 216-681-1469 or call his mobile phone at 216-659-4619. And we have a great show today filled with great information. We want to empower you, inform you, and empower you tonight. So get ready. Get your pencil and paper and get ready for this awesome show tonight. We have the man himself, the CEO of People Get Ready Podcast, the political guru, the Mr. Charles E. Bibb Sr. from Bibb's Record Shop is here right now. Take it away, Mr. Bibbs.
Thank you, Reverend Ben Fair.
Yes, sir.
You were away for a week and you come back smoking. You brought it down front and really enjoyed it.
Thank you, sir.
And you took it to another new level.
Yes, sir.
And I thought while you catch your breath, I'd give you a little national news. Right off of MSNBC.
Yes.
Donald Trump is looking for his vice president running mate. And Pastor, I don't know if either one of you knew this. He's looking at Margaret Taylor Greene
Oh,
as his running mate.
okay.
So you be on the lookout for that.
All right.
That'll be some kind of combination.
Yes.
My goodness.
Yes, sir.
Donald Trump and Margaret Taylor Greene.
Wow. Wow.
So we'll be watching that. Remember, you heard it first on the local podcast coming out of Cleveland, Ohio.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Mr. Bill.
Now, while we're up in D.C., Reverend Fair, there's a congressman that just keep on growing every week and get something new.
Yes.
What is the latest with the brand new congressman from New York City, New York, George Santos?
Mr. Bibbs, let me tell you, Mr. Santos is a very interesting congressman. He is some kind of character. George Santos admits personal loans to campaign were not from personal funds. He admitted it, Mr. Bibbs, that those campaign loans was not from his personal funds. Can you believe it? In a new twist to one of the most bizarre American political scandals in decades, the New York Republican Congressman George Santos appeared to admit on Tuesday that more than $600,000 in loans to his campaigns did not come from personal funds, as was originally claimed. But new campaign finance filings, first reported by the Daily Beast, did not shed light on where the funds actually came from. One expert said he had never been this confused by a campaign finance form. Santos, 34, won election to Congress last year in New York's 3rd District, which covers parts of Long Island and Queens. But he swiftly came under pressure over a resume which has been shown to be largely made up. Local, state, federal, and international investigations and increasingly peculiar allegations and relations, including an alleged past as a drag queen in Brazil. So this brother, he not only tell lies and have told lies about his campaign funds, but he also is a drag queen. Republican House leaders have stood by him. However, not least because he supported Kevin McCarthy through 15 rounds of voting for Speaker earlier this month, a process which installed the Californian top a slim GOP majority prey to hard right rebels, last, as well as joining the New York Republicans in calling for Santos to quit. Democrats have demanded investigation of Santos' campaign finance findings. He has admitted embellishing his resume but denying wrongful doing. He has said, "We will not resign."
Well, Reverend, that's some kind of report you have there.
Yes, it is.
And they've been asking for his resignation since he got sworn in, and actually before he got sworn in. Mm-hmm. But the Speaker of the House has appointed him to 2 committees.
Yes.
So right now, you would have to give us another report next week.
Yes, sir.
Because it looks like he's still in Congress.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So stay right on it, and you're doing a good job, Reverend Fair.
Thank you, Mr. Bibb.
All right. Next on our program tonight, I understand Ms. Sharon Penman is in the house, and she's going to tell us about our Juneteenth extravaganza weekend. Ms. Sharon Penman, are you in the house?
Hi, yes, Mr. Bibb, I am here. Hello, everyone, viewing audience.
Hello, Ms. Sharon Penman. Tell us about this National Juneteenth holiday week in June. Bring us up to date with you, please.
Yes, sir. We have coming up for our viewing and listening audience here in Cleveland, a Juneteenth extravaganza weekend starting on Saturday, June 17th, kicking off at the East Cleveland Public Library. We'll have a fun-filled family day event from 1:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. Following later that evening, we will have a Miss Juneteenth pageantry. Details for that coming forth in the near future. Also, we will be having on that Sunday, June 18th, a Juneteenth Father's Day dinner, followed by June 19th on the national holiday itself, the first annual Juneteenth parade provided by us, as well as other Juneteenth Day festivities. All times and schedules will be announced. Mr. Bibb?
Very good, Ms. Sharon Penman. And next week, February, we will have a schedule, and you'll be able to mark your calendar by some locations and time.
Yes, sir.
That next 5 months is going to go real fast because it's going to be a busy winter, spring, and summer. Thank you for that wonderful report. And
You're
we'll
welcome.
be looking for you full report next week. Thank you.
All right.
All right. Ms. Candace Jones, welcome back home from Arizona.
Thank you.
And that fantastic national conference with SNAP delivery. And I'm fast, she's going to bring us with some brand new hot news coming out of hot Arizona. Miss
Right.
Candace Jones, come on down.
Thank you, Mr. Bibb, and good evening, everyone. Well, this past weekend, I left out for Scottsdale, Arizona. Left out Friday morning, got there mid-morning Friday. There's 2-hour time difference, so the flight was great. And I want to share with you some information about the SNAP Partners Disruption University Part 3, which took place January 20th to 22nd. It was well attended, and it was attended by a live audience as well as those that were streaming the event as well, because that was an opportunity to stream it as well. But I have streamed some of the other events before, but being there in person gives you a different perspective. So I was glad I had the opportunity to go there. We stayed at a beautiful five-star hotel, the Fairmont Scottsdale Princess. It was the whole location was beautiful. The weather there was nice. It was in the 60s, got down to the 30s in the evening. So we started off the event on Friday, the 20th, with a directors and above meeting, which I was invited to since I'm an executive director. And that gave us the opportunity to meet with the CEO, the CFO, and the COO about if we have any questions, comments, or, things that we want to see as far as the SNAP partners go. So that was a great personal, one-on-one with the directors of the company. Then that night, it was an opportunity presentation for anybody in the public. And there were some that came to the event that were live. There were some guests that came streaming. So it was very well attended by that as well. And after that, it was a training that went and talked about the compensation plan for SNAP partners. So it was a great event on Friday. Then Saturday morning kicked off with a training overview. We talked about personality traits. And from that personality trait, I'm a yellow, which I am the type of person that wants to include everybody in things. And I have feelings about, everybody's how they're feeling. And where this comes into play is if you're going out and talking to somebody, a business or whomever, you will recognize the personality traits and you'll be able to, approach them in various different ways. If they are more of a direct person, which is a red, then you want to, approach them with something more direct and not, get too elated with some of the talkings. So that's a great thing as well. Then on the 21st, which was, that was Saturday training. We did the personality traits. We talked about SNAP Cares, which is going to be coming up as a fundraising opportunities for various different charities. We talked about the ERC. There was a panel discussion with the ERC, gave the opportunity for anybody in the audience to ask the panel, which is representatives that were from Jorns and Associates that actually do the setup of the credits and tax credits and everything. There were also a couple of gentlemen there that have had very successful filings with the ERC program. The one gentleman, last week, he received a $1.1 million commission check based off of the filings that he helped businesses get through. There was another gentleman that is going to be getting a commission check of $2.3 million of commissions. So they talked about how they got started and going out and sharing the ERC opportunity with others, just so that people know how to be able to do that. So that was a great opportunity to do that. And the one gentleman, Doug Coker, he said, you need to just have the faith and take the leap. And he mentioned that you don't need to be 100% ready to go out and talk to a business or someone, because you can't wait until you're 100% ready, because you may never be 100% ready. There are trainings, there are resources that can help you along the way. So you can talk to a business if you need help. There's representatives from Jorns and Associates, from SNAP, or other local resources that can help as well. So he just said he just went out and started talking to friends and family that may have had business or business relationships, and that's how he got started and got going. Then on Saturday, we had an awards event where various different SNAP resources were given awards for various different accomplishments that they have made. And then Sunday was training again, and this is where the new services that are going to be starting with SNAP partners. So they went over again the training of the presentation and the compensation plan. The new services are going to be great, and I'm going to tell you what they are in a minute. And the whole goal of the company is to provide services that deliver value. So the whole goal of the company is to help people make money. And what type of value can these services provide for everyday people? So the new services that are going to be added are tax preparation, credit repair, business credit repair, and business in a box. So there was the gentleman there that is partnering up with Snap Partners was talking about, these different services that will be available. So for those that are already connected with Snap as a Snap representative, you will be seeing those in your back office as far as your referral links in the next couple of weeks. And when I say referral links, so Reverend Fair, you could refer someone to get their tax preparation or for the credit repair services, and you can get paid a commission off of just referring somebody and having them go through that process. So it's a different way for people to be able to make money. And again, you are signing up with Snap for free. It doesn't cost you anything to do that. So these are some great services that are going to help people out as well. Then the next exciting announcement is the next Snap Partners Convention is going to be in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Okay.
That will be April 28th through the 30th. So I am looking forward to getting a busload of people from the Cleveland area and going down there to Cincinnati so that we could, learn more about how else can we deliver value to the everyday public. So the SNAP family, which are all the verticals, the food delivery service, SNAP Financial, which is the ERC, and now adding the tax prep, the credit repair, SNAP Entertainment, and we're going to be adding on Ghost Kitchens as well, and that will be coming down the road later. And I'll talk a little bit more about that as we get closer to that being launched. But they all work so well together. So I look forward to everybody joining SNAP. So this Saturday at Chandler Park, which is 17325 Euclid Avenue, there will be a training opportunity and a overview of a business briefing overview of SNAP Partners. I'll also explain the new services that will be coming out as far as the tax credit repair. I'll talk about those as well. But that will start at 3 p.m. this coming Saturday, January 28th at Chandler Park, 17325 Euclid Avenue in the second floor conference room, suite number 2011.
All right.
Awesome report.
Yes.
Awesome. But I just have to ask some more questions, and I know Reverend Fair has some questions also. Would you explain how you get in free and you can recommend somebody to get their taxes, and you can recommend how somebody can get their credit repaired and make money? Go over that again. That was a little, I will make sure I got that.
Let's say my friend Louis Moore wants to sign up with SNAP Partners. And he is not, so what I would do is I would send Louis my referral link, and he would click on that, and he would just fill his information in, his name, email address, and phone number, and then that would register him with SNAP Partners. And then he would have access to all of these verticals that we just talked about to share those with everybody else. Friends, family, anybody he may be talking to, he will have access to share all that. He will have access to go out and refer someone to get their taxes prepared. He'll have access to go out and sign up a business to register them for the employee tax credit program. He'll have access to go out and sign someone up if they want to be a delivery food driver. So he'll have access to all of that, and he'll be able to make commissions off of all of that and sign up for free. So this is the whole goal of the company, is to give people a way to make money, coming out of the pandemic, so many people need these services.
Yes.
And they need to make money without having to upfront a cost for that.
Well, now, Ms. Candace Jones, that's very timely, the credit repair. I don't know if you're aware, but the city of Cleveland, under the leadership of Blaine Griffin, is working on a credit repair with the hospitals now. They got some 49,000 people who are eligible to get their hospital bills paid out of the COVID-19 money to get their credit repaired if they get that hospital bill paid. But they have to go through and pass a test. And so some people are not going to pass the test, but we'll be glad to get in touch with the council president for the city of Cleveland and let them know we have an opportunity to help those who can't make it getting their credit repaired through the hospital. We'll be able to help them through SNAP delivery.
Right.
And I'll be getting on that on Saturday. Give us that time at Chandler Park again.
3 p.m. Saturday, Chandler Park, 17325 Euclid Avenue. That's the building that's at the corner of Euclid Avenue and London Road. It's the second floor conference room, suite number 2011. And I just want to bring up one more thing about credit repair and your credit score. So many things are now using your credit score to be able to determine, like insurance. It will determine your rate that you can get for insurance premium based off of your credit score. So many things are using your credit score to determine the value. I don't think all of those are right, but the better your credit score, the better you can get for interest rates on various different things.
Very good, very good. Good report. And Reverend Fair, I want to know what's that date that SNAP delivery going to be in Ohio, because we're getting ready to get on the bus.
They will be in Cincinnati, Ohio, April 28th, April 29th, and April 30th.
All right.
So if you want more questions about that, you can give me a call, 216-570-4738.
Or they can come out to the meeting on Saturday,
Yes,
2 p.m. at Chandler Park.
3
Very
p.m.
good.
3 p.m.
You said too early, but it's 3.
3 p.m.
3 p.m., okay, because I wrote down, okay, 3 p.m., very good. All right, very good report, Ms. Candace Jones, and appreciate you doing that. And we will move right ahead. Mr. Louis Moore is going to be here to speak on the job fair. Would you introduce him, please?
Okay, we have someone that's going to speak on the
Yes.
job fair event that's coming up. Mr. Louis Moore, who has been a part of so many various different events and programs. Grandparents' Day, he's one of the key resources for that event. He's going to share with us another event that's coming up on Friday, January 27th.
All right, very good. While Mr. Moore is getting in place, getting ready to bring that awesome news to us, I had text. I better not tell that story. Mr. Panicus is on the line. The reason I got in touch with Mr. Panicus in Detroit, because adding to him, I want him to talk about the health and wellness products today before he gives his presentation. And you can go through, maybe we'll do the presentation first, Mr. Panicus, later, and then you can go through each one of the products that are in the package, what they do. I think we need to know that. Someone asked me about them today. And our good friend of the podcast, Mr. Louis Moore, is in place. And are you ready to roll, Mr. Louis Moore?
Yes, Mr.
All right, welcome aboard. It's nice to have you on this side of the table with us, because usually you taking a picture of the table and putting it all over the universe. But thank you for the good news you're sharing with the greater Cleveland. Mr. Louis Moore.
How you doing, Mr. Bibb, Candace, Reverend?
How you doing?
Reason why I'm here is that with how means jobs and what we're doing in conjunction, City of Euclid and everything, is that there's going to be a Euclid Job Fair and Career Training Opportunities event on this coming Friday, January 27th, from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. at More Counseling and Mediation Services up the street. I mean on Euclid, 22639 Euclid Avenue, and it's a job fair where we're inviting everyone and all of your listeners to please come and participate for possible employment structure, and the participating businesses include Amazon, the City of Euclid, Cleveland Clinic, Dave's Supermarket, Dollar Bank, Fifth Third Bank, Guardian Angels Daycare, H.C. Starch, the Help Foundation, Hose Master, Lepar Day Care, Lincoln Electric, ODOT, Step Forward, Vector Technical, and other employers.
Okay, Mr. Louis Moore, that's quite a list of employers. Do they have a pay range on the jobs that's available?
That I don't have information on, but once participants come to the event, they'll be able to possibly get that type of information and see what's see what everything is about.
Okay, my next question before I give it to others. You have to have any particular skills or anything?
No.
Oh, man, that's good.
You have to be 18 and over, high school graduate.
All right.
To engage, and there are no restrictions, even as far as, and I have to say this also too, even if you have people with
Criminal
felonies, you
background.
can still participate and come and try to see about possible employment.
Okay, before I give it to the others, let me just make sure. Give me that address on Euclid Avenue again.
Okay, 22639 Euclid Avenue, More Counseling and Mediation Services,
Okay.
and it's Friday, this coming Friday, from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m.
Very good, very good. Miss Candace Jones?
So I don't have a question, but I just want to make a comment. This is a great opportunity for someone who may be interested in changing careers or maybe doesn't have a career, but they want to look and find out what type of careers are available. This is a great opportunity to come out and meet some of these businesses and start a new career. And I just wanted to also make the point is that for students that are just recently graduated high school, may be looking for a career opportunity. I know colleges may not be for everybody, but these are businesses that you can get started with, maybe without having that college education. So I encourage you to tell family members, friends, or whomever to come out to the job fair and see what these businesses are about and either get some training or job opportunities. Thank you, Mr. Moore.
Thank you so much, and that's pretty much basically.
Reverend
Yeah.
Ben Fair?
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Moore, Mr. Louis Moore, for coming out. We appreciate you coming out, sharing this great information with us tonight and our viewing audience and our listening audience, because our community needs an opportunity for job training, career opportunity. And also it says on here, jobs change lives. And we know that jobs do change lives. So we need people need lives changed in our community. So thank you very much, Mr. Moore.
We also got to give a
All right, and
great, I'd like to also give a big thanks to Mayor Kirsten Holzheimer, Gale, Euclid, Ohio.
all right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Will, hold on, not yet, Mr. Moore. Miss Candace brought up a point about the college. The job can also use, you can go to work and still go to college too.
Right.
Some of them jobs. And I have some friends that work at Amazon, and I know they have a good rate pay and flexible hours. And that goes with the college. You can go, and there's some great jobs that can land till you're going to college while you're going to work, and elevate yourself while you're on a new job at the same time. And I think it's going to be good. And I'm going to be out there to try to see some of the people, young people who are getting jobs, and try to do whatever we can for the next time you do one.
And Mr. Bibbs, if you, Candace, and Reverend can come to the event on Friday, it'd be greatly appreciated, and that way you get a first-hand look at how things go and what we're trying to achieve.
All right, right. That's great. Did you have something else you wanted to share with us? Another event or something? Did you say, Miss Candace? Yeah. Okay. Very good.
All right.
All right. You're welcome to stick around on. We'll see you at the job fair. Someone will be there to represent us.
Thank you, Mr. Moore.
Miss Sharon Pittman, are you on the line? Okay. Very good. All right. I had got the word to Detroit, Michigan from Mr. James Panicus. Are you in the house?
Yes, I am.
All right. Deb, you didn't know I could get to Detroit while the show was going on, did you? I wanted you to share with us, Mr. Panicus, the wealth and wealth products, what they do after you do your presentation, and do your regular presentation, and then give us each one of the products that were in my package this week when I received my package. Would you do that for us, please?
Yes, I will. I want to say, I'm very blessed and humbled to be on the radio show today. The podcast is reaching a lot of people and helping a lot of people, especially with all the political information that you're delivering. But I will say this, My Daily Choice is a great way to help a lot of people, both physically and financially. My Daily Choice, their nickname is the Amazon of the MLM industry because they are the house of brands. They have a lot of brands that are there to help you in every way possible. They have things that help you with weight loss. They have a lot of things that help you from the CBD industry. They have a waterless car wash, that cleans almost virtually anything. They are revolutionizing the industry with prepaid travel. They even have one of the top crypto education platforms that people can get involved in. I mean, they have one of the top essential oil platforms out there that actually, these essential oils are some of the top-notch essential oils out there. They have a lot of different things, but the greatest thing about this company is everything is done A1, everything is done AAA rating from the Better Business Bureau. And the company in just 7 years has grown to over $200 million a year and has created a lot of millionaires, 100,000aires, five-figuraires, and people who have changed their households economy, and has saved a lot of bankruptcies. That is very important. Knowing this, Mr. Bibb, knowing that, remember, I was a resident of the Cleveland area at one time, having that apartment out there by Beechwood. I know what Cleveland goes through. I know how the economy is. And just think of how many people out there could just use an extra $100 a month, $200 a month, $500 a month, and how much that could save people's households. That is what our company is focused in on. But we are also focused in on the people who want an extra 1,000 a month, 5,000 a month, 10,000 a month, 100,000 a month, extra $1 million a month. And guess what? Our company has all of that to offer. But it is there because of the organization that we're with. See, we work with an organization called Top Gun. Top Gun stands for Together Overcoming a Poverty Mindset While Getting Unlimited Income Now. And I'm working with a gentleman. He's African American. He's 56 years old, and he's made over $60 million in this health and wellness industry. See, a lot of companies and a lot of organizations can say that they've made money. But see, one thing Top Gun can say is we are successful in what we do. We have successful years of behind us. And see, that is the key. And Mr. Robert Dean and myself, we have created a successful training system that has set the Midwest on fire before. And we have created, in fact, I was the number one money earner in the Midwest in a previous company with Mr. Robert Dean. And Mr. Bibb and I have partnered up before, and we have taken over Cleveland, and that's what we have done. Mr. Bibb is now the expansion leader with our company, and we're looking for individuals that want to get involved. And Mr. Bibb, should I tell them how much it costs to get involved with us?
Yes, please tell them, Mr. James Pendergast out of Detroit.
Now, I know Cleveland has been hit financially in the past, and it's going to cost a lot, but it is free 99. That's right. It's capital F, capital R, capital E, capital E. It costs free to get involved with our company. So you have a chance to work with some documented millionaires that will teach you everything that you know, that look just like you. And it will teach you how to talk to people that look just like you and be successful. So that's what we're looking for. Now, when it comes to what we have to offer, I'm going to tell you this. One, the prepaid travel industry. Now, this is where we're going to change the game. Mr. Bibb has just got $2,000 in free travel bonuses coming to him this week. And Mr. Bibb did something that he has blessed everybody that's sitting on his host board and sent them $100 in travel savings. All you all have to do is check your emails and look for something that says travel savings. And Mr. Bibb has sent you an opportunity to save $100 on the next trip that you want to take, or next hotel stay that you want to take, or next flight that you want to make. He sent you $100. All you got to do is go into your email, click on it, and set up your free account. Now, what kind of account? Free account. And all you got to do to claim your $100. That's what Mr. Bibb did for you. Y'all should thank Mr. Bibb for that. But the prepaid travel industry, I'm going to tell you this. Have you ever heard of a prepaid travel company that all you have to do, they can give you an example for $199, you will get $1,500 in travel credits that never expire, and you can use them for anything, for hotel stays, flights, cruises, anything like that. I mean, we have different packages. That has never been done before. We have one of the top CBD lines out there, that it has the most documented, most highest quality CBD out there. We have sprays that you use, and it actually goes into you sublingually. And we have it for weight loss, vitamins. I'm telling you, this right here, this Trim, it's a spray called Trim 365. They call it liquid lipo. Do you know I've been using it for 2 weeks now? No, 3 weeks now. I started using it. I was 370 pounds. I stepped on the scale today. I'm 347.
Woo.
Documentation
Wow.
keeps conversation all day long, people. I used the Trim 365 spray, the Core Keto spray, and we have a product called X Trim. They call it the pink champagne. It's a little powdered drink. Those three together is what helped me lose all this weight in just 3 weeks. And I still been eating peach cobbler. I've been eating pie, sweet potato pie, hash browns, all of that stuff. So, and I'm still losing weight. I hate to tell you this, but that's what I'm telling you. But
You got to tell the truth.
hey, hey, tell the truth and shame the devil, right? So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell you this. I just want to tell you we have a bunch of other products that this company has. Because, like I said, we're the house of brands. I tell people you get in where you fit in, and then we can financially show you how to win. So,
All right, Mr. Panicus, I'm going to do something new on podcasts.
go
Louis
ahead.
Moore, this is Bibb's video podcast. People get ready. Mr. Panicus,
Yes.
give Mr. Louis Moore your phone number because he want that free prepaid $100 gift too.
All
You
right.
got your pen, Louis?
Yes, Mr.
And when Louis call you, he'll give you the information, and I'm sending him this $100 right now.
All
Soon as we
right.
get off there.
Mr. Moore, call me at 313-790-5979. Again, 313-790-5979. And Mr. Bibb, I'm gonna share this with you. You know, right now Detroit is getting snowed on like crazy.
I know it. It missed us. I'm so glad it missed us.
You know, we got that fuel thing, FFX, the fuel supplement, and my snowblower was not working. I put the fuel supplement in there, my snowblower started up immediately. And it
Oh,
just
man.
and that thing was kicking snow like you wouldn't believe. I almost shot the
my
snow
goodness.
over on my neighbor's driveway.
All right.
So I want you to
Okay.
know we got a fuel additive that you better get on that. So listen, I'm gonna hand it back over to you, Mr. Bibb. This
No,
coming
one more.
Saturday.
My engineer, I feel bad. I didn't give him a $100 gift. Get that phone number so my engineer can hear it.
All right.
Get the phone number, your phone number again.
313.
He already got it. He already got it, Mr. Panica.
All right.
And Reverend Perry got his, and Miss Candace got hers, so we rolling.
Yes.
All right.
Hey, they better claim them. They gotta claim it. They gotta click on it. They gotta make that free account and claim it, because if not, it will expire on you. But once you claim it, it doesn't go away. But you gotta
There
claim
you
it
go.
or you're gonna lose it.
That's
Okay.
Detroit style. Thank you very kindly, Mr. James Panicus, on that short notice. Appreciate everything you're doing for us. Is Mr. Mike Seals in the house? Mr. Mike Seals in the house?
I am Mr. Bibb. How are you?
All right. Last week you were at Mount Sinai Fellowship Church when Bishop Tony Minor has his event over there for the religious community. Would you share with us some of the highlights of the event?
Well, one of the main focuses was on organizing the African American community, and by that they were speaking of civic engagement, teaching the African American community more detail on how government works, organizing them against voter suppression because they spoke specifically on a bill that's just been passed by the governor, which is House Bill 458, which is a voter suppression bill. So they want to sort of combat that because they feel like, with the low turnout in the Black community, that we need to be educating our communities a little more on the political process.
Who was the keynote speaker?
The keynote speaker was actually Dr. Reverend McMickles, formerly
Brother
of
Marvin A. McMickle, former pastor of Antioch
Antioch.
Baptist Church. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
And when is the next event?
The next event is on February the 7th. They'll be meeting at 6:30 at Mount Sinai Friendship Baptist Church, 7510 Woodland Avenue. And so the basics is they want to just make sure that we in the African American community participate in the political process because we've been lacking in the political process for the last several years, and they want to also make sure that we are not victims of this new voter suppression bill, as some describes it, House Bill 458.
I don't think it's a bill anymore. I think it's the state of Ohio law now.
Exactly. The governor signed it into law. Actually, he did, Mr. Bibb. It was passed through the lame duck session that they had, passed several bills, actually.
All right. Thank you very kindly, Mr. Mike Seals.
Thank you for having me.
Candace Jones has some information for us she want to share with the community. Go ahead, Ms. Candace Jones.
Yes, I have some information from Petite Tally of the Ohio Coalition on Black Civic Participation. And she says, fellow activists, leaders, thank you for participating in the Ohio Unity Coalition Black Ohio Leaders for Democracy post-election briefing held on January the 10th. Many indicated during introductions their desire for Black Ohio voters to be more informed and engaged in going to the polls at election time. Well, that won't happen without intentional mobilization efforts from activists, leaders like you who attended the briefing. A great labor leader, Asa Philip Randolph, once said, you can't take anything and keep anything without organization. So we are intent on organizing Black communities across the state, and your involvement will help with this effort. The participants also indicated their desire to remain involved through the future meetings where we will share information, develop strategies on organizing and mobilizing, and ultimately implement a Get Out to Vote campaigns that will draw voters out to the polls. Our next Zoom meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, February 7th, 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m., where we will share methods of voter engagement, tactics, how we can measure our success in reaching voters with tools like phone banking, door-to-door canvassing, earned media and social awareness, and other tactics. We also would like for you to use the link to register in advance. For those of you that received the email, I sent the link out. If anyone is interested in getting the link to register for this event, please give me a call, 216-570-4738. After registering, you will receive a confirmation email. As we also indicated, we are providing the attached slides that were presented during the January 10th meeting for you to review and share with others. Let's make this year of deep Black voting engagement. Together, we can build the strongest coalition able to deliver Ohio Black voters empowerment. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions. My contact information is below. And Petite Tally, contact information, her phone number is 419-490-3009. And our website is www.ohiounitycoalition.org. And again, that meeting date is Tuesday, February 7th, 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. by Zoom.
Thank you. Thank you. Did you have any other announcements?
I do have another announcement that I would like to share with everyone with these last 3 minutes that we have. My granddaughters, who are 10 and 12, will be participating in a play. There's a group called Upstage Players that do productions where the youth are the actors and actresses in the plays. Well, this coming March 26th, March 24th, 25th, and 26th, they will be doing the play Matilda Jr. Again, that's Friday, March 24th, Saturday, March 25th. Those performance times will be at 7:30 p.m. Sunday, March 26th, will be at 2:30 p.m. The location will be at the Cleveland Public Library, 17109 Lakeshore Boulevard in Cleveland, 44110. Tickets are $11 in advance and $15 at the door. It is encouraged that you buy your tickets in advance because the day of the event, there may not be tickets that may be sold out. So my granddaughters are performing in this play, so they have been so excited going to rehearsals every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And every time I see them, they're singing the songs all over. So it's going to be a great performance, a great opportunity to promote a nonprofit organization, Upstage Players, that will be putting this on. Again, that's Friday, March 24th, Saturday, March 25th, and Sunday, March 26th.
All right. Thank you very kindly. Is Miss Joanne Holly in the house?
Yes, sir, Mr. Charles E. Bibb Sr., I am in the house.
Do you have anything for us, Miss Joanne?
I got something for you.
All right.
I told you last week that I was on fire. Well, this week, I'm burning up. I'm telling you right now, everybody that's listening can hear me no matter where you at. You want to get on my call when I have my call, and you want to get on my luncheon roster, because I got something that's going to blow you, hopefully, away. You ain't going to be able to sleep from now on. Thank you, Mr. Charles E. Bibb Sr. Back to you.
Okay, stay near your phone. When we're having dinner, we're going to have a dinner meeting. We're going to plug you right in.
All right.
All right, somewhere around 7:15, between
Okay.
7:15, 7:30. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Miss Joanne.
Thank you.
Reverend Ben Fair,
Yes, sir.
did we leave out anything?
I think we covered everything this for today, Mr. Bibbs. Unless you want to talk about the Reverend Dr. Raphael Warnock.
No, that you can't do that in this short of time we got. That's a big one.
All right.
Now, did you get your free prepaid $100 gift?
I didn't get it yet, Mr.
Mr.
Bibbs.
Panicus, call that now and give you information so he can send it to you.
Will do.
All right.
think Mr. Fair is on that list. I think he's on that list. He should. All he had to do is check his email.
But now tell him how to check his email. Tell him what to look for, Mr. Panicus.
Go in,
We'll
Mr.
contact
Fair.
them after and tell them
No,
how to
no,
check.
no. Tell him what to look for.
Check your email, Mr. Fair, and look for travel savings.
Travel savings. Okay.
Look for the word travel savings.
Okay.
Mr. Engineer, Mr. Lou Moore, and Reverend. All right. How much time we got? All right. Very good.
There's one other announcement I'd like to make about an event at the East Cleveland Public Library. It's called Community Conversation. This event, the spirit of Black Wall Street, before and after the Tulsa Race Massacre, with guest speaker Phil Armstrong, will take place on Saturday, February 11th, 2023, from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. at the East Cleveland Public Library. The address of the library is 14101 Euclid Avenue in East Cleveland, Ohio. Again, Saturday, February 11th, 2023. This will be a community conversation with Phil Armstrong.
All right, thank you. And thank our listening and viewing audience, and thank our special guest, Mr. Louis Moore. We'll be looking forward to everybody. And Ms. Joanne Holly? All right, we'll see you on the next call. Have a nice evening and a good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Good night. Thank you, Mr. Bibb. All right, everyone.
Louis got a chance to see how the sausage is made.